Itse. This is how to greet someone in Nahuatl, the Aztecs language. The Aztecs had the most complex form of slavery, more complicated than our present society and unique like no other. Welcome to the reign of the Aztecs. Started by an alliance between city-states, these sport and art-loving people had a unique society surrounded by their beliefs of gods. Surprisingly, these people of Mexico were serious chocoholics, which means addicted to chocolate. To the amusement of many people was the way that they decided where to live. According to myths around the Aztecs, the Mexica people discovered the city-state of Tenochtitlan because there was an eagle perched on a cactus. This was an omen and sign of an age-old prophecy. The coat of arms on the modern Mexican flag, which depicts an eagle on a cactus devouring a rattlesnake, is inspired by this legend. In olden times, time was the most important thing. For instance, let's look at the calendar. You might be thinking, why was the Aztec calendar so important? Well, this was because it had 260 days and was one of the most important calendars. It was called the tonal pahali. The Aztecs marked the ceremonies and when they were supposed to be held on this. What were the Aztecs really known for? Well, there are many reasons and ways of thinking about this. There are quite a lot of perspectives around the world. They were famous for agriculture, cultivating all available land, introducing irrigation, draining swamps, creating artificial islands in the lake. They developed a form of hieroglyphic writing, a complex calendar system, and built famous pyramids and temples. Aztec customs are still used in today's modern life. The Aztec was the first society that required education for all its children without regard to gender or social status. Grapes. When I talk about grapes, what do you think about first? The fruit or the abbreviation? Well, if it's the second one, that's the one I'm talking about. Grapes stands for geography, religion, accomplishments, politics, economics, and society. To be honest, I don't think this is the perfect order for the grapes. Therefore, I want to rearrange it as RASEPG. I chose this because I loved how diverse and detailed all the Aztec myths gods were. They were certain that gods existed and performed rituals mostly containing human sacrifice. Accomplishments follow their religion because their accomplishments are based on these beliefs. Society is next because of the hierarchy, the complexity of the slavery. Economics is next because they were pretty famous for ways of trade. It was called the barter system. Politics is also important because the Aztecs had a fairly sophisticated code of law. There were numerous laws against stealing, murder, drunkenness, and property damage. Lastly, geography. The Valley of Mexico was perfect for the Aztecs because it both provided natural defense and had all the features needed for the development of civilization. I think religion and accomplishments are most important, therefore, I will only talk about them in great detail. Right now, you're probably thinking, why was religion important for the Aztecs? The Aztec religion incorporated deities from multiple cultures into its pantheon. One of the most important aspects was the sun. They also called themselves the people of the sun. They felt that in order for the sun to rise each day, the Aztecs needed to perform rituals and sacrifices to give the sun strength. Well, to explain more about their accomplishments, I've prepared this timeline. As you can see, Tenochtitlan was founded in 1525 and it was destroyed in 1522. It also had the Aztec Games take place in 1520. In, in retrospect, the Aztecs were advanced in some unexpected ways. Their respect for coca beans and their study in medicine was amazing. Some scientists are still wowed. In my opinion, the Aztecs had great potential. Even though human sacrifice was considered primitive and slightly grim, it showed the loyalty, trust in God. I was impressed by the social hierarchy they had, displaying the most complicated forms of slavery. Here is my citation. Thank you.